Back in 2020, Charli and Dixie D'Amelio found themselves receiving a ton of backlash after posting a video onto their family's YouTube channel titled Our First Mystery Guest Dinner with the D'Amelios, where their private chef made them paella and in it had included snails. The girls were disgusted, and the internet ripped up their reaction to the food, calling them ungrateful amongst other names. And one of the people to call them out at that time was Trisha. Now, Trisha is coming out to apologize for her attack. Charli had recently gone on Jay Shet's podcast and talked about her career online. And one of the things that she talked about was being called out online when she was 16. And bringing her to the lowest point that she's ever been. 16 was really hard. People who talked about her have kids now, and what if their kid was the one that was getting talked about, and mentioned how these people did not try to reach out or ever apologize. And on Trisha's recent podcast, she was talking about Charli D'Amelio and Dixie, and how people were talking about the videos that were going around of them at Walmart, and she was kind of defending the D'Amelios, saying that she wanted to buy their popcorn, so she clearly was not feeling the same way that she once did about them. But her co-host Oscar did bring up the fact that Charli was on Jay Shet's podcast and told Trisha that she might have been talking about her in that episode as one of the people who made her feel super low when she was a teen because of the videos that Trisha had made back then, and Trisha felt so bad. Now, back then there was quite a bit of back and forth between Trisha, the girls, and James Charles. James was getting called out for hanging around teenagers. Charli and Dixie were getting called out for the snail reaction. James called out Trisha. Charli was crying on TikTok. Everyone was coming for each other, and it was a huge mess of a situation. Dixie tried to address the situation in a TikTok, saying that she's super sensitive to food and reacts by throwing up to a lot of things. So this was not something that she did to be dramatic or rude. It's just how she is, and everyone in their life knows that. But at the time, what she said did not get the best response. Charli ended up going live and was addressing the backlash that she had been getting alongside Dixie and wanted people to stop, and she specifically called out Trisha for her comments. Trisha did end up responding back. James then started defending the girls on Twitter, which led Trisha to call him out for not taking accountability over the years and saying that he's always the victim. Somehow, James tried to call Trisha out for things in her past. Like I said, it was a messy back and forth where everyone was getting called out at the time, but Trisha tried to say in her recent podcast episode that having her daughter did change her, and she was embarrassed about the whole thing, especially because at the start of the girl's career, they had said that they were fans of hers. Trisha did not remember exactly what she had said about the D'Amelios exactly, but she was sorry for making Charli feel the way that she did, and how she was saying it on Jay Shet's podcast. And she also went on to talk a little bit about her past and how she's the last person or people she should listen to about. So this was Trisha's apology to Charli, and she kept bringing it up throughout the episode that she felt bad about all of this and that it clearly stuck with her all these years later. Since she was talking about it, maybe the message will get to Charli that Trisha feels bad now and that she's sorry, but that is what went down this week. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below, and please make sure you're subscribed to our channel for more videos.